And our second guest, Ninja is a 26-year-old esports star who originally hit the scene playing Halo competitively. He's been streaming since the Justin TV days and exploded into the mainstream this year, playing with celebs like Drake and Ellen. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tyler Ninja Blevins.
Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it.
How's your guys' TwitchCon been so far?
Oh, fantastic.
It's been pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, you got to come up on the stage and deliver all the announcements.
I get to tell everyone about all the hard work that everyone else has been doing all year. So that's the best.
Yeah, the fun part. And what about you? Just so far taking it easy? Is this your first thing? Or?
No, it's exact. Well, this is my first, I think, like an obligation. Well, not even an obligation. I love to be here. But no, last night I had you know what I mean? Last night there was Dylan Francis and I had a party. That was amazing.
And was it amazing?
Yeah, that was super fun. And I'm kind of still riding the struggle bus a little bit. You know, it's all good.
That's okay.
So far.
Ninja, what about you? Favorite Twitch emoticon?
Dude, it's got to be anything Monka, man. All the Monka emotes that people create and the Monka. Is Monka, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Or the classic golden kappa, by the way. Just
the classic. You
the
never
classic
know when it will
golden
hit.
kappa.
Oh,
have you had it?
I've never had it, but I've seen it in my chat.
I think
multiple
it's
times.
a rumor. I don't know if it's actually a real thing.
It's a real thing.
do
Has
a whole
anyone
thing,
here
man.
had the golden kappa before?
Yeah.
Damn, we failed.
Maybe we should start dishing it out to maybe 2 people on the website a day and not just 1.
All right. Awesome. Ninja, what about you? Do you have a favorite Twitch moment?
Yeah, dude. There's one night I was streaming, and out of nowhere, my entire chat just erupted. And, you know, I usually, dude, I hate when people start telling me about other people's streams. You know, oh, so-and-so's going on. You know, oh, did you see what when you did? You know, it's like, this is my stream, right? You know, let's keep it. But one time, man, it was all of Twitch came together, man. Resident Sleeper, where the guy was playing Resident Evil for like 48 hours straight.
Oh, yeah.
And he fell asleep live on Twitch, man, and we just, you know, sleep in his chair. And he went from like a couple hundred viewers or something like that to like 15, 20,000.
Yeah.
And then he gets his own emote for it.
And then immortalized.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I remember I pulled up his stream and I was just like, dude, this is the greatest thing ever.
I agree. Established immortality forever.
He gets to be the face of boredom.
Dude, oh my God, you have no idea. Tim the Tatman has that emote band in his chat, dude. Can't Resident
Hey,
Sleeper
the
in his
roast
chat.
is later tonight.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, I got to remember that.
All right.
I got some good jokes, guys.
New entertainment, this new medium. We added the video, we added the chat. So Ninja, I'm going to start with you on this one. But like, what is your favorite thing about Twitch, and like, why did you gravitate towards that as something to do in the first place?
Dude, I mean, I just love playing video games. So being able to broadcast, you know, I would play like 12 hours a day because I was practicing to be a professional Halo player. So, you know, I think that once I started to actually like connect with my viewers and you know, learn the majority of their, you know, back in the day when I had 50 to 100 viewers, like learn their first names and you know, they'd tell me about their days and stuff like that, and being able to cheer people up, you know, letting people telling me like, hey man, thank you for streaming, like I'm having, you know, my day was terrible, now it's great. I think that just being able to broadcast to all these people and hopefully change their lives, impact them for the better is great. And hearing about it is rare because sometimes people, you know, you're vulnerable when you tell the streamer that you
Sure.
But when that happens, man, it's just I get a big smile on my face.
I mean, I think a lot of streamers share that same sentiment, and it's definitely one of the you know, favorite things that I love about Twitch. So
Better than mine.
Let's talk a little bit, because in the early days too, esports was, you know, one of the largest drivers. I mean, you kind of mentioned it. You were watching a lot of the StarCraft 2 beta. 2009, we also had League of Legends. We had, you know, Street Fighter 4 come out, and then also, of course, we had Halo, right? And you started in the world of Halo. That's
Absolutely.
even when you started streaming, and then kind of transitioned to streamer, and you're really growing around the H1Z1 days. But looking back, were you surprised to have a sort of esports into streaming? And I know you still have, you know, your hooks in the esports, but were you surprised by that, or does that seem kind of like a natural evolution? Because
I definitely think it's a little bit of both. I was more my wife and my brother, who are in the crowd right now, they have been telling me for like 4 years to just stop competing like in Halo and to start, you know, focusing full time on streaming, because, you know, when you're competing and you're going and traveling, I mean, dude, everyone knows that streaming is one of the most demanding jobs ever. You need to be there. You know, if you're not there streaming, then you're not growing, and and you're missing out on opportunities. So, I mean, I would travel, you know, Thursday or sometimes even Wednesday for a tournament, get back Monday. I mean, I just missed 5 days of streaming, and I tell people, I would tweet and post it to everywhere and be like, guys, I'm going to be going to a tournament this weekend. I'm going to be going to a tournament. And then I'd go to the tournament, come back, and half my chat, where were you? I'm like, I told you where I was going. But so yeah, I think that it was definitely, I think, necessary in order to be able to be where I am today, and I'm happy with the decision to have moved on from Halo, start, focused on Battle Royales. And
Well, we'll talk more about Battle Royales
Absolutely.
in a minute. I just as a follow-up, but you were playing Halo, and
Yeah.
then you were also streaming, in between tournaments, and that was even back on the Justin TV days.
Yeah.
How like what is different now? Obviously, other than your growth, that is different versus when you were streaming back then as a competitor.
I would say really the stress. Like every day I want to make sure that I'm improving at Fortnite. I'm improving at any game that I'm playing and streaming. And that's something that I'm always going to be critical, of myself and making sure that I'm constantly improving for the stream and for my viewers. But that I think when I was competing and actually, streaming my scrimmages and dude, the viewers, man, they, I'm a professional Halo player, right? And it's like I'm talking to my team why we lost that game, and I look over the chat and it's just like, you lost because you suck. And I'm like, oh my god, it's terrible. I can't imagine a professional football player playing. He has a chat right next to him. He just dropped the ball,
Right.
and it's just like, idiot.
That would be kind of interesting football league.
Oh yeah, dude. I can't imagine. Stafford throws an interception and he just has, in his mic, you're terrible.
This is why we're working on AR.
Right.
Coming soon to a sports field near you.
You are among, one of the sets of streamers, and there's many out there who have had a significant impact on charity and kind of taken it to the next level. But did you ever think you and your community could help raise hundreds of thousands of dollars in charity?
No, man. There's just that amount of money, when you look at it, being raised from others is astronomical, right? And I always think it's so amazing that just like a normal streamer in terms of donations and stuff like that, like it's like 15-fold of how much you make more, or not make, but how much you raise for charity events. And I love that, right? I know people who only donate when it's a charity stream, and I recognize their name. I'm like, this is the guy who gave like $5,000 last time. And I think it's amazing. And to what Emmett said, I completely agree. At first, you might be like, well, is that going to happen? But it
kind of makes sense.
It would perfectly make sense, right? It's it's the streamer who people are getting involved with, the community, and now it's like, okay, well, if that person is passionate about a specific charity, his viewers usually are as well, and then they just you just raise a bunch of money, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, Emmett, you're not allowed to answer this question because you're already the CEO of Twitch. So, Ninja, if we let you be CEO of Twitch for a day, what would be your first order of business? What would you...
Hot seat.
No, I got this. Okay, so, dude, this is actually one thing that I've brought up a couple of times. I feel like it's really difficult for streamers to gain access to really good, emote artists and people who do designs for alerts and things like that without already being very popular or having high connections. But like, let's just say, I have a six-figure job and I'm streaming. I have the money to pay for really good and emotes and alerts and graphics and stuff like that, but I have no idea how to contact people or anything like that. There was like, I would put a creator page or a content page where it's literally just artists, and they could essentially like commission that themselves out and be like, this person can do, give them a rating of how good they are and the types of alerts they do and stuff like that.
I'm not surprised that that what you said was going to have to do with emotes, and that's a great idea to sort of connect, especially the creative broadcasters and whatnot. But
exactly.
Haven't I also heard you say that you just want more emotes?
I just want more emotes, man. I was thinking about only saying that, but
so I'll tell you what, Ninja, I'm going to let you be CEO for the hour.
Oh my God.
And we are going to give all broadcasters who have over 10K sub points another 10 additional emote slots.
Dude.
So
I'm
there you go.
Yes.
There you go. Is that okay, Emmett?
Yeah, we'll let it slide.
Okay, so I believe that's going to be kicking in next week for everyone. It's over 70 broadcasters who are going to get those 10 extra emotes. I can already tell it's like,
I would just like to say that I've been asking for more emote slots for about a year.
So, Ninja, obviously H1Z1, PUBG, Fortnite, and when H1Z1 came out, your streaming career really kind of skyrocketed. So I want to talk about Battle Royale, especially with you, because you were an amazing player in Halo. I mean, I watched many MLG events and even the stream occasionally, but obviously like Battle Royale lets you almost amplify what you're doing, how you're interacting, skill set, et cetera. So why is it that Battle Royale not only fits for you, but what do you think about this explosion? Why do you think it's there?
Oh man, the game mode is meant for streamers, man. It literally, I feel like, like the style of the game, how everything unfolds, it tells a story. A long, the H1Z1 back in the day, I think it was like 30-minute games, maybe 40 minutes if you waited till the very end. And that's forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it tells a story. I think that's why StarCraft and League of Legends is so popular as well in terms of the numbers. Is like those games are usually very long, and like I always got butterflies in my stomach when I would watch when I could turn into Huck's stream, and it was right at the beginning of the game. Like right when I see him, moving his drones around, and I'm like, dude, this is amazing because now I get to watch everything unfold. I don't jump in, but yeah. So I think that I can run around and kind of auto run because there's going to be downtime. I can talk to my stream. I can set up little antics and stuff like that. If I'm playing Halo, if I'm playing Call of Duty, it's like you're playing. Right, you can't look at your chat, which is over here. You're because everyone's right around you, and then you die, and you have 5 seconds until you respawn, and then you look at your chat for 5 seconds. You maybe see one person who just said you sucked, and then you go back to, and then you go back to gaming again, and that's what battle royales are. It's a game mode literally built for streamers.
I love it. I think that's great. I know how much community means to you. What do you think is special about the Ninja community, and then also, do you have anything you'd like to say to them today?
Oh man, absolutely. Well, first of all, I'll just say thank them for just enjoying the content and just the stream and tuning in every single day, man. I still remember the climb up from the people from 100 viewers for Halo, to eventually 1,000 viewers in Halo, and then H&Z. Like dude, started from the bottom. Now we're here. Like that was that is like the definition of 7 years of streaming, almost 8, I think now. No, but I love my community, man, and I just. Yeah, I still have mods who have been with me for 60 months, and they're. I mean, I got them a mansion for TwitchCon. I put them all up there. I mean, that's how much I care about my community.
Nice.
I mean, they're the only. They are the reason throughout my growth that like my chat was clean, sub mode when it needed to be, emote mode when it needed to be, and they're the mods. They fight for your beliefs, right? And like, dude.
Truth and justice.
So when you hooking me up with moderator?
Oh, I got you. Yeah. So we might be doing a little something tomorrow because tonight's the Twitch party. So
awesome. Ninja,
dude.
Thank you so much. Emmett, thank you so much.
Emmett.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ninja and Emmett, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of your TwitchCon 2018.